There is SaCriFiCe saying, that is my relic. He's going to surround that relic saying, uh-oh, I want that relic. I'm going to get the gold for that relic. And SaCriFiCe is just creating such a large siege army, but that can definitely be associated with the Celts. We have priests not really making too much siege other than those Ongers. I said, for some reason I put a D in there. I'm not really sure why. I'm an idiot. We have Priest doing a really good expansion, but SaCriFiCe sent in 2 of his siege and is able to take out those plants and those villagers. Doing really well at expanding right now for SaCriFiCe, and same thing with Priest. As you can see, sending those units in, trying to protect that relic as much as he can until his own monk is able to get around there. Doing really well collecting that gold himself. You really don't see much market strategy coming from these 2 civilizations because both players know that they need their wood. They don't really need as much food for the Celts unless you plan on making a lot of woad raiders that cost a good portion of food. Oh, he has found a little chink in the armor. He's going to try to take out a lot of those villagers that he's already started creating wood, as we all know that is associated with the Celts. And a good strategy right here to keep those. I do the exact same strategy to keep those trebuchets busy. What you do is you're going to create a lot of houses. Instead of them attacking your important buildings, you build houses all around their firing range so that they keep busy just attacking your houses instead of your important military buildings. And we have SaCriFiCe doing a little bit of a sneak, coming around. Instead of going after head-to-head, he's sending his units in for a little side battle, sending his entire army in. And this could really do a lot of damage to Priest right now. If he is not able to counter this, sending a lot of villagers in, doing a big expansion right now with all those villagers. I'd say he took a lot of his gold mining villagers and decided, hey, I'm going to build tons of fast castles up here. And a really good strategy, sending him in for a little more work right now. Already has 2 castles up inside Priest's business. And here we have Priest kind of doing the exact same thing, but he has decided to retreat. I don't really know what he plans on doing, kind of splitting up his army, and SaCriFiCe is doing a lot of damage right now to the heart of Priest's base. Oh, and he's coming to the back of it, so this is not looking too good right now for Priest. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from this, but he is also keeping the pressure on to from SaCriFiCe collecting that wood, and that's going to be a big thing for the Celts. If he's not able to collect that wood, it's really going to stop him from creating that siege right now. Going to jump over. Well, actually, we'll stay on Priest. Priest has pretty much no wood right now. He's decent on the food, decent on the gold. Not really much going on. He has a population cap, which is always good, keeping a high number of military units and a high number of villagers. Going to jump over to SaCriFiCe's side, and he has no food whatsoever. But it's not really a big deal as long as you're just making nothing but siege right now. It looks like the table has turned a little bit. He looks like Priest has wiped out that army that was once over here taking out the heart of his, and now his army is taking out his, and he's going to step back a little bit, let those trebuchets take out that castle, and there we have SaCriFiCe resigning. Going to go ahead and jump into the next game. Great game by Priest. All right, I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to bring you the entire portion of this game right now. I'm pretty sure in the order that I'm bringing it to you, Priest has already won. It's already 3-0. This will be the 4th game. Priest has already won. I don't have a lot of space on my computer. We went ahead and switched to civilization, so now that Priest is the Celts and SaCriFiCe is the Mongols. SaCriFiCe is doing a really tight-knit base, making sure that the rush is not going to happen. He's also probably already predicting that those he's going to come with long-range units, but he's actually not going to be doing that. Usually it's a good strategy coming from a smart player like Priest. He's going to come in with those long-range units and try to take out those villagers that are hide behind those fortified walls. Just sending out a few little few spreaded out paladins trying to stop the expansion of SaCriFiCe, and we have SaCriFiCe coming inside of his base, speed it up a little bit. Really don't have much room. Come right back with a few highlights of this game, but like I said, in the order I'm bringing it to you, I should have picked a better order because the game, it's already over. Priest has already won it because there's, even if SaCriFiCe wins this game, which I do believe he does, it doesn't really matter. So be right back. We've got a pretty crazy game going on right now from SaCriFiCe, doing really well, really stopping over that expansion. Priest was doing a really good job of expanding, kind of a counter expansion, not really expanding overall for his own sake, for his economy, but kind of expanding his units around here, trying to stop SaCriFiCe from expanding. So, but right now it looks like SaCriFiCe is doing a really good job. We have a little LOL, la 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 coming from SaCriFiCe, a little taunting. Doing really, SaCriFiCe's economy is looking really good. Right now, Priest has no food whatsoever, really low on the wood, doing all right on the gold, has a population cap, has expanded pretty well right now, and do remind you that he is the Celts, trying to come in with a little flank, coming with those Woad Raiders, and we're going to jump into SaCriFiCe's portion, and he is definitely doing a lot better on his economy, probably doing a lot better on the cost efficiency of those Mongols, sending a few Magidai in, trying to stop the expansion of Priest, and we're probably going to have a little head-to-head going on here. Some siege firing coming in, trying to stop those trebuchets, as they call it. And let's see what else. I did have a little comment coming from Priest before we went into this game. He said he was really sad that he lost this game. He felt like he should have won this game. Definitely collecting. He said he collected all 5 relics, and overall he lost this game. So that's too bad for him. So we have a really great game coming from SaCriFiCe in this round, and it just doesn't look like Priest was able to keep up with his Celts. And so I'm going to go ahead and say this was game, but just so you know, SaCriFiCe is going to be the winner of this game, but it is going to be Priest moving on to the next game. And so good luck in the future, Priest, and great game, SaCriFiCe. It was a great series, and have a good day, everybody.